Hello everyone, myself Nimisha. Today I'm gonna speak a few words about the term economics and its different perspectives of economists towards economy. So, in this presentation, I'm going to cover the following topics. First one is Introduction to Economics and Adam Smith, the founder of modern economics, John Maynard Keynes, and comparison of both of their ideologies, and finally the conclusion and the acknowledgement. The term economics owes its origin from the Greek word oikos and nomos, which means that household management or management of state. Thus, the economic study means how we work together to transform scarce resources into goods and services to fulfill our infinite wants, and how we distribute these goods and services among ourselves. So, economics is defined by many different writers. Although the acquiring and increasing material wealth is as old as civilization, the disciplined study of wealth gaining activities was commenced 235 years back. That is when Adam Smith in the year 1776 published the book The Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations. This is one of the oldest definition of the economics, and hence he is known as the founding father of modern economics. Adam Smith was an 18th century philosopher and a major proponent of laissez-faire economic policy. So, the laissez-faire policy in French term means that leave alone. So, the driving principle behind laissez-faire policy is that if government is stopped involving in the economy, the better business will be. So, this laissez-faire economic policy is a key part of a free market capitalism. In his first book, The Theory of Moral Sentiments, Smith proposed this idea of invisible hand, the tendency to regulate free market themselves by the means of competition, supply and goods and services, and the self-interest. So, let me explain what is this invisible hand. So, the invisible hand is an unobservable market force helps in demand of goods and services in the free market to achieve its equilibrium. Smith's 1776 work, The Wealth of Nations, documented the industrial development in the Europe. This book is a massive work which promoted the international attention, and the ideas have been changed of import and export to the concept or the phenomena which is now known as gross domestic product or GDP, which allows for the free exchange of goods. As a result of his contribution towards modern and international economic field, Adam Smith is considered as the father of economics. Now, let me speak about John Maynard Keynes, a well-known English economist who believed that there is no guarantee that economy lies full rest in the employment and there is a need of government to get involved. He also believed that government should implement fiscal policy to ensure stability and dampen employment opportunities. Let me say what is fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is the use of government revenue collection and expenditure for the influence of economy. John Maynard Keynes, who is the founder of Keynesian economics, held the policy makers to pass more fiscal policies in order to fix the economy. Through Keynes' point of view, the policy makers must pass legislation which allows to increase in aggregate demand through increase in expenditure and job creation. His approach helped the economy to move forward and made the drastic changes. In an attempt to understand America's Great Depression, he advocated that increase in government policies or government expenditure and lowering the taxes stimulate the demand and help to pull the global out of this depression. Curiously, subsequently, the term Keynesian economics was used to refer the concept of optimal economic performance can be achieved through active stabilization of the economic intervention polity through the government. Now, I'm going to compare the ideologies of both the economists. On the one hand, we have the father of capitalism, the Scottish and political economist Adam Smith. When he penned The Wealth of Nations, he raised to the revolutionary argument that a country's fortunes weren't contingent on the land but depends on the labor of workers and their self-interest. On the other hand, we have John Maynard Keynes, who postulated his theories that government should make a monetary and fiscal policy in order to raise employment opportunities for the well growth of economy. So his postulates and his treatise, The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, was arguably the most important economic test of the 20th century and shaped countless nations. From the age of enlightenment and industrial revolution, the main founder is Adam Smith, The Wealth of Nations. And from the 20th century, John Maynard Keynes was the main founder, which he wrote the book, The General Theory of Employment, Money and Interest. Well, I am done with my presentation. I acknowledge all the audience for your keen observation and patience listening. Thank you one and all.